Hearts are meant to go off on their own, leave the only home they've ever known, navigate the seasons, find someone to believe in, settle down to reap what has been sown. Some homes will stand the test of time, weathering storms like a deeply rooted vine, and others wash away the first sign of rain and leave us with a heartache to remind. When you fall apart, you open up, the sun reveals the cracks you couldn't see. Then your broken heart begins to mend, and it softens like a drifting wood, cradled by the waves that wash ashore. After the war, hearts are meant to go hibernate, heal their wounds with time and masking tape. Step into the light, and even though it's bright, and learn how to walk without the weight. When you fall apart, you open up, the sun reveals the cracks you couldn't see. Then your broken heart begins to mend, it softens like a drifting wood, cradled by the waves that wash ashore. And after the war, after the war, and after the war, after the war, sifting through the rubble of our minds, somewhere beneath one hopes to find a humble cornerstone where you can build a home and leave your battlefield so far behind. When you fall apart, you open up, the sun reveals the cracks you couldn't see. Then your broken heart, it begins to mend. Then your broken heart, then your broken heart begins to mend. And then it softens like a drifting wood, cradled by the waves that wash ashore. And after the war, and after the war, after the war, after the war, after the war. Black Rose, you guys look beautiful. Thank you so much for having me down. My name is René Moffatt. I am from the Denver area. But I was born and raised in North Texas. And as many people who are from Texas, we try to leave the state every now and then. But it just pulls us right back. Let me try to leave again, and then it pulls us right back. I am no exception. I've left and moved back many a times. It's kind of like that lyric in Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know. Maybe you've been there too. Well, this is my breakup letter with my hometown state. It's called Goodnight, Texas. Driving through the rain, I wipe my window pane, 'cause I can't see the road for all my tears. I made up my mind to leave it all behind the minute I got over all my fears. So goodbye, lover, there's no need to pretend, 'cause all good things must come to their beautiful end. When I find another, will I see you again? When I look into the eyes of my new girlfriend. So goodbye, lover. Good night, Texas. The love I found in you, and it was good for me too. And I don't want you to think otherwise. You held my hand in yours, and you opened all my doors to a world of wonder I could never fantasize. So goodbye, lover, there's no need to pretend, 'cause all good things must come to their beautiful end. Will I find another? Or will I see you again? When I look into the eyes of my new girlfriend. So goodbye, lover. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. Somewhere west of town, I sat there broken down, face to face with the choices I had made. You and I were one, and like the setting sun, and I can feel your loving touch begin to fade. So goodbye, lover, there's no need to pretend, 'cause all good things must come to their beautiful end. Will I find another, or will I see you again? When I look into the eyes of my new girlfriend. So goodbye, lover. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. Good night, Texas. The love I found in you, and it was good for me too. And I don't want you to think otherwise. Thank you so much. You see, no one ever really thinks I'm from Texas. I just don't look the part. My father grew up in New Hampshire, so that might have something to do with it. And the last name, Moffatt, is Scottish. And let's see, it is, we have a tartan and a motto, and that motto is Spero Mariola. Spero Mariola. Now, that might sound like something Hermione Granger would say on Harry Potter, but I assure you it's not a spell. What's that? There you go. That being said, it's more of a prayer. And when I was growing up, well, I'll tell you what it means. It means I hope for better things. When I was growing up, I wasn't really too keen on it because it felt really passive. But as I've grown older, I find myself leaning on it much more and more. The song is called Hope for Better Things. And I'm not much of a praying man, but days like these, you bet I am. I try so hard to see the good, but there's trouble in our neighborhood. The seams are showing and the fabric's torn. Our welcome mats have metal thorns. Where's the promise in our promised land when our neighbors won't give you a hand? So if you're feeling lost and you can't find your way, and just set your sights and on the light of today. But if you fear what tomorrow brings, that's when you hope for better things. It might be might be courageous, but love ain't shy. Sometimes it's an angry lullaby, sung to young warriors while they sleep. Sweet dreams of hope for our children to reap. So if you're feeling lost and you can't find your way, just set your sights and on the light of today. But if you fear what tomorrow brings, that's when you hope for better things. We've all been down this road before. Looks like our battles turned into a war. We fought the good fight but didn't win. When the morning comes, we'll try again. So if you're feeling lost and you can't find your way, just set your sights and on the light of today. But if you fear what tomorrow brings, that's when you hope, 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 that's when you hope for better things. That's when you hope. That's when you hope. That's when you hope. Thank you. I've got 2 more songs for you. Thank you so much for having me down. At this point in the night, I like to play a little bit of a choose your own adventure. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day, as many of you are well, or maybe if you needed a reminder, here's your reminder. So the first song option is a song called Iron Gates of Love. But summer's around the corner. I know many of us are looking forward to that. And so we're all looking forward to going camping. So song option number 2 is a song called Heirloom Winnebago. So which one's it going to be? Winnebago? All right. The crowd has spoken. We used to camp beneath the stars from the comfort of our cars. We never had the means to fly. Can't see the country from the sky. Mama taught at summers off. Dad grew his beard till it got soft. He always knew the way to go in our heirloom Winnebago. Heirloom Winnebago. Heirloom Winnebago. Winged hands and windows down. We found life beyond our little town. Foreign tongues and local fare. We grew up on double dares. And I got all there was to give, seeing how other people live, and educated on the go in our heirloom Winnebago. Driving through the night, chased by moonlight, waking up to a world that looks so strange. It took some time for me to find out how some things never change, like you by my side. Forever we will ride high. Forever we will ride. Forever we will ride. Forever we will ride. 'Cause when it's time to pass the torch, you'll see me waving from my front porch. Goodbyes are always hard, so don't forget to send a postcard. One day you'll burn the map, but don't bother looking back. Keep your eyes upon the road. In your very own heirloom Winnebago. Heirloom Winnebago. Heirloom Winnebago. Heirloom Winnebago. Thank you. You guys have been lovely. My name is René Moffatt. You're in for an exciting night. I can't wait to hear Haley and Jeremy and David. It's going to be beautiful. I'm leaving you with one last song here. This is my appreciation. This song's an appreciation to solar eclipses. I have seen 3 in my lifetime that I feel extremely grateful for. This is called Standing in the Shadow of the Moon. People gathered, the lights grew dim. silver haze fell from the sky. The swallow sang her last morning hymn, waiting for the moon to rise. A childlike wonder grew. The constellations took their place. We all bore witness to a choreography in space. As we have so little time, every moment's gone too soon. These things were on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. Meaning so hard to find, like hope in the afternoon. These things are on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. When the sun gods finally returned, the stargazers bowed and prayed. We offered up our bouquets to burn, sacrificing to be saved. Some things slip through your hands, some things we hold on to. But take your seat and make your stand, 'cause we're all just passing through. 'Cause we have so little time, every moment's gone too soon. These things are on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. Some words will never rhyme, and I hope they never do. These things are on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. How much weight can the future hold? I'd put money down on growing old, just to know, what does it take, a cosmic event, for you and I to see. Every day is heaven sent, and every night's a jubilee. The next time we see the sun, hide behind the shadow bands. Will you still be my only one? Will you still hold my hand? 'Cause we have so little time, every moment's gone too soon. These things are on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. Tomorrow is undefined, and I hope this much is true. These things were on my mind. These things were on my mind. These things were on my mind, standing in the shadow of the moon. Thank you all so much. I hope to play for you again real soon. Take care. My name is René Moffatt.